The next up, I'll be going over my third-party software that I use to screen record. And I'll just show you on my screen so you can see it. All right, can y'all see my screen? All right, perfect. So starting off, we have OBS. OBS is the open broadcasting software, pretty much where we can record or stream from a different service. And then with the service, it is it does use three operating systems: Windows, Apple, and Linux. And if you want to download it, you would just have to click on one of the icons as it appears blue, and then you'll download from there. And then with this, there were third-party software system as well. It does use um what was it, local storage, and then it is open source as well. So given when you want to save files, you'll be able to just download it straight to the computer versus being on cloud. And then I'll show my screen on what it looks like. So this is OBS. OBS itself is, like I said, it has different options of streaming and recording. This is where you begin either. And then over here is like the mixer a little bit where you can kind of customize how loud you want the mic to be or desktop audio. But like this is a tutorial, so I'll just go over the steps. So first, starting off, we have scenes, which doesn't really matter. It's like a folder that holds the different sources that you want to use for streaming or recording. It's kind of like whatever attachments you want to have to the recording or stream. And then the sources are the specific attachments. Like for me, I'm using my microphone to make sure you guys can hear me and record it. And then for display captures, how you're able to see my screen. So if I go from different screens from this, you guys can see my Zoom meeting from OBS. And now to add these specific attachments, you're going to click this plus sign at the bottom left right here of sources. And then you have different options that appear. You want to choose audio input capture, which is pretty much the audio coming from the microphone outside source, such as myself, to be collected by the computer. And then pretty much process it as audio. And then you'll click that option. You have this pop up where you can name the source. And you have the microphone too, just for, I guess, how to name it. And then I'll click OK. And then this shows you what different devices you want to use. Say if I had a wireless microphone I wanted to use, I'll just connect that to it, and then you'll have the option to use that microphone. And then I'll click OK. And then give you see a pop up on the left side over here, and it's already selected. This audio mixer also gets added to the mixer as well. So say if my microphone was too loud, I can adjust it to be a little bit quieter, as you can see, compared to this microphone. And then if it's too quiet, I can always turn it. And so given that I don't need a second microphone, I'll just delete this one to show you how to get rid of it. You click the first you'll highlight or hover over whatever microphone or attachment you want to delete. Click it, make sure it's blue. Click the trash can at the bottom left of the sources. Click yes, and it gets rid of it. It's the same process with adding and deleting for being able to show your screen, but it looks a little bit different. So first, you go to display capture, click the plus sign, go to display capture. Have display capture, you can name it. I'll just call it display capture 2. And then it shows the capture method, which is a little bit different. This is different displays or how you have different monitors that you have hooked up. For me, I only have one. So I'll only be on this one, primary monitor. I'll click OK. And then it'll be added to the sources display or displayed over here with other sources. Now, given I don't need this one, I'll delete this as well. But prior, you can adjust this and customize it. And just for some uses, sometimes you may not want to be able to customize it or change it. So you'll click this little lock to the right side of the eyeball of the source attachment. And then once you do that, you're not allowed to move it or change it. Now, this is good for if you're like streaming or recording and you want your camera to appear with the display of what other people see. Let's say if you're maybe recording something and you're blocking something on the screen, you'll be able to customize it and move it out the way. And then if you lock it there, you can't change it. So I'll just delete the display capture. And it's pretty much it for the tutorial about OBS. Like I said, you stop recording over here. You can actually pause recordings as well. A little bit more about OBS. It does have pros and cons. The cons is that there isn't like any customer service for OBS, so you can't call if you need help. You have to go through, I guess, research on yourself and go through a community like, look through different communities like Reddit. Additionally, OBS is very customizable, very user friendly. There's a lot of things you can do to it. And then additionally, yes, free number one. That's amazing. That's always better. Um, there's a steep learning curve to OBS. And a few good things about it, you can have use multiple platforms. There's no watermarks, and then you can obviously screen share itself to different other, I guess, platforms you're going to use for recording. And that's pretty much it about OBS. Um, like I said, it stores locally, so it'll go straight to your computer. And then my impression of it is that it's something pretty fun. It connects with me a little bit. I know a few streamers or content creators that use OBS. So that's OBS. I'll stop sharing my screen now and then pass it on to someone else.
So sharing. I sent you a request.
I should be able to. I'll make everyone co-host.
Okay. You guys can see my screen, right? Okay, so I have the QuickTime website pulled up right now. Because it gives like a really good step-by-step tutorial of how to use it. But basically all I had to do to get access to it on my Mac was it's already integrated into the Mac OS operating system, like it's already downloaded. So I just like searched for it and the application automatically like downloaded. And then I just chose the option for a new screen recording, which is grayed out right now because I'm currently recording. But that's literally all it took. You can see my local files are currently saved right there from previous recordings. And it gives you the option to record like a portion of your screen, a certain window, or your entire screen. Um, and that's it. And then when I'm done, I just hit that button right there on the top of my, I don't know if you actually can see it on the top bar. It looks like this. Um, and then it ends. It used to be available on Windows, but it no longer is supported by that operating system. If you look here, it says that it's no longer supported by Apple. So now you can only have this on a Mac OS operating system. So it is closed source. And um, software wise, I found it super easy to use. I think because it's closed source, that's part of the reason why there's not a lot of options. So if you're looking like how Devin showed to like change the volume of your microphone or do a lot of edits to your recording style, like that's not going to be an option for you with QuickTime. It's more for people that want like a simple, easy thing to access and already have a MacBook. Um, and I think I mentioned this already, but it does save the recordings locally. So if you want them uploaded to the cloud, you have to do that manually. You can upload it to Google Drive or Dropbox, iCloud, like however you prefer. Um, so like I said, it is very user friendly, but it does have some limited features because of its like I guess simplicity. So that's basically it. I think I covered everything, right? Let me just check these. Yeah, that should be it. So whoever wants to next.
Okay, I can go next. Let me share my screen. Okay. So I did the software Loom. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. I
Yeah.
did the software Loom and this is what it looks like. It's a Chrome extension and basically Mac and Windows it's available for, but then the third one that I don't really know how to pronounce, it's the Linux one. Um, you have to, it said that you can use a Chrome extension, but it's not officially supported by that software. And then, so this, I found this to be really simple to use. Basically, you can literally just go here and press record a video. And then if you see here down in my left-hand corner, normally you can show your face, so it's like a camera, and then you can make it bigger, smaller. And then I'm in my profile or my library. So as you can see, I have a few videos here that I've just kind of been like messing around with. Um, so I would say some pros about this software is that it's really easy to use and it saves to the cloud. So it literally, right when you are done, if I were to press this, so it'll stop recording, it'll upload in literally like 5 seconds. So that's really convenient. And then if I go here, you can just copy the link right there and then send it from that. Um, and then it's also a closed source tool. And I would say some cons is that it might have like some privacy concerns because it's a cloud tool. So I don't even know if like my profile is like public or private. So I think that could maybe be a little bit of a con, but other than that, I think it's a really easy and simple software to use. Okay, and then I think I covered everything too. Okay, and then I'll let Josh share.
Okay, so I'm gonna share screen now. You guys can see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't click on the tap record directly right now because I'm using it, but basically um tap record is like a tool that works both on Windows and Mac. It's a closed source application and it saves the recordings locally to my computer, which makes it very easy to organize. A pro is that it's simple to use and like it's honestly very easy to use. You just click like this is the first screen that comes up, and you just click one of these options, whatever one you choose, and you select the size of your screen you want. And if you click honestly this button right here when it comes up, you can select your full screen and the quality of in the frames per second. You could select also. A con is also that it doesn't have that many editing features as much as like the other programs. And that's honestly pretty much it. It's really straightforward, and there's like nothing much more than that. But yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it. So I guess we can all just send you our recordings, Devin, um, to put into like one folder.
Right?
So it is an MOV format, so that's fine.
It should be fine. If it's not fine, we'll I'll find a way to convert it to MP4 so I can upload it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the
All
same
right.
thing one else will.
Wait, so we just need to send you our individual recordings.
Mhm.
Yes.
Should I crop it so that it's like the start and the finish of everything?
Yeah, any access that like if it's just I was just sitting on something, then I'll say like copy that. Just so it can be a little bit shorter.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.